Gentlemen, I'm going to talk you through a few little pointers that's going to help you with your posing, okay? So, hardest thing you're going to experience when you're on stage is the legs. So you've got to work your hardest to get these switched on the whole time. And you can tell if your legs are switched on or not if they're tense and you've got detail in them or not. So that's one of the most important things. The other thing you want to make sure you do the whole time is keep the chest high, the stomach sucked in. So the whole time you've not got this belly breathing out, right? So there are the few little pointers right from the start. The foot position, you want your adductors here to touch. And when they stop touching, your legs are too far apart. You also don't want to be too bow-legged as well, because if you end up too wide, you end up like you're sitting on a horse, right? Other thing, you don't want to be having anything out of the body. So everyone has to go between this plane here. So these are some little pointers here. So take your fist, put that between your heels. That's a good starting point. Then rotate your knees out. You don't have to bend them, just rotate them out. And you can see details up here. So now I'm going to squeeze these as hard as I can, suck my chest up, and then flare my lats. And like so, right? If you're too relaxed down here, like so, and a bit too passive, then you're not showing the width as much as you can. You can stand classic off the side, but you still need to lift up as high as you possibly can. Now the hands, again, they're down my side. You can take them out a little bit, or you can take them here. It's where you think it's most aesthetic on yourself. You'll notice my legs are still switched on, my stomach is still tucked in, and from the side, the pose looks like this. Now, a really easy transition, guys, from here is to go like this, take your foot behind you, up in your toe, and spin around, okay? And then I'm in. I did that as part of a sequence, so you see I went around, rather than shuffling around, okay? So I'm just going to do that again. I'm in the shot, legs are squeezed, my chest is lifted, I don't relax ever, foot goes back, I go up my toe, I come round, put my arms around the side, and then I'm in. Now, my foot position here. My feet, if you have a look, are positioned like this. So one is slightly in front of the other one. The left leg, which is going to be facing you guys in the camera and facing the audience, is closest, is further forward. The other one sits in the instep, and you can see the back of the heel out, the other side. I push my legs together, bend my knees slightly. If you don't have this nice big curve in your back, because you've not got a giant ass like me, then you need to push your glutes back. Keep yourself nice and upright. And you're going to have one side which is more challenging than the other. Bring your arm round and make a shape like so. Pushing the forearm and the elbow in forward in this direction, while keeping the shoulder pinned, and the other arm is the same. Lift nice and high. Now the stomach here is sucked in tight, so I've not let it go. At any point I'm not breathing in and out. When we turn to the rear, it's similar to the front shot, but the major difference is, with the front shot I'm just going to sit like this. With the rear shot I'm going to go even further out and lean back, and you'll see the difference in this. So, from the side, foot comes back, up on the toe, spin around. This shot I'm lifted, really big, really wide, and at the same time what I'm doing is I'm leaning back over, creating a curve in my lower back, squeezing my glutes, coming over like so, and I'm tensing my triceps. So I'm back in this shot. From here, right foot goes back, right arm's going round to the side, and I'm going to go all the way around. Now, guys, you're going to have one side which is more difficult than the other to do. That's just probably going to come down to natural variation and muscle size on one side versus the other, symmetry differences one side versus the other, dominance one hand, the other hand, the leg dominance if you play football or rugby or something like that. One side is always going to be harder than the other. You're going to have to work harder on one side compared to the other. You're going to have to accept that, okay? For me, this is my difficult side. I'm going to push the legs together, suck my stomach in, and come all the way around. And for me, this is my more challenging side. Come back forward, right foot back, up on left toe, and then I'm in. My legs are on already. You see I've got my chest up already, nice and tall, right? That's the symmetry shots. Really easy. Muscularity, we bring our arms forward for front double bicep. I put my legs out to the side, but I suck my stomach in the whole time. Lat spread. I get my elbows as far out to the side of the room as I possibly can. I keep my chest lifted, and if you look at it from here, I'm slightly leaning forward. Side chest, any side. You go right up on your toe, push your feet, legs together, and you're going to push off in this direction, and the top half's going to go in this direction. I'm going to make a diamond with my hands. Like so. Choose the side which is best for you. This side works best for me. I'm squeezing my glutes, squeezing my legs, pushing off in this direction and coming round. This side for me, not so good, you can see. Not as natural either. Tricep, take your fingers, however it works for you. For me, I literally hold on to the two fingers, the back, come round, and if you're good at this, you want to try and get your shoulder in the shot as well. Again, for me, it's easier to go on this side. Push the legs off at the same time. When you turn to the back, you're as big as you can be. Take your feet, don't go too wide and too far back because your legs, you can see, end up getting a bit splayed. You want to go nice and tall, stick your glutes back, lean over, rotate your knees out, heels come in, take your arms, and what you're going to see is you're bringing your arms forward to flare your lats here, and you're going to pull your elbows wide to the room. If you bring your arms in, you see you squeeze your back, you don't have as much width. If you take your glutes under, it changes your shape again. So glutes are back, arms are wide, flare your lats. Same is true of the lat spread. From there. Now when you turn to the front, your abs should be tight already. My abs aren't as good just now. Choose a leg which works best for you. If you can shake it, you can do that as well if you want. Elbows above your head, or out to the side, depending on how good your biceps are, and your taper, and then you blow all the air out of you. So you go, and then last but not least, you'll do a most muscular. This shot is an ab shot, so the midsection has got to look good here when you hit this shot. So our shoulders are going to come forward, our elbows stay wide, squeeze your legs, abs, everything. You can get your hands in front, but you don't want to have it too high because you lose some of your symmetry. So you want to show the abs. From here, if you want to do a most muscular crab style, come over and you have to find the position. So some guys, it's better there, up, down, or under. You kind of have to play with it. Then after that, you should be able to go back and at the front shot. Hope you find this useful, guys. Please don't laugh at my conditioning at this moment. I'll be in shape one day. I've been in shape other days.